Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it.
300.
Anything.
But what if it's hard,
Shawnee
then?
boy, go 10. What's up?
If it's hard, it's gonna be hard. If it's easy, it's gonna be easy.
We live, baby.
It's all about what you think.
What's happening?
Okay, I can dig that.
Job Justice. I see you.
Love
Yeah,
you, Sean.
you see it. Ground Hustle Ball, Kansas City. You see it. Green down.
Stigmatism in my soul, man. Window cleaning with soul. You see it, you hear it.
Dopest channel.
See it.
Dopest channel on YouTube.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Yeah, you see it. You see it.
You hear it.
Thanks for coming to the channel, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
all the subscribers.
Shout out to all the
Share
subscribers.
this link, y'all. Share the link.
Peace.
Peace out.
Y'all see this, man? See it, man. Volume 3. Sean G live on the microphone, man. It's 5:01 in the PM, August the 13th, 2021. Welcome everybody to my live over here on my big page, Sean G, and everybody that's coming in on the live over here on the podcast with Soul. Yo, Anthony Tibercio, man, I see you. Thank you for buying the book, man. I got to give a lot of shout outs. My new book is out, Volume 3. Stigmatism in my soul. I need y'all to hit the like button over here. My man Anthony Mincy in here, Broward County. Hit that like button, y'all. It's 24 y'all in here. I got 4. Get it up there. Volume 3 is out. Lil Sean right there on the back. You see it. Volume 3 is out, man. We here. Book is out. It's available for pre-order on my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. You order today, the books will ship in September. Thank you in advance. Everybody that's over here on this live, yo, Shaw, man, shout out to my man Shaw. Shaw, I saw your order come through. Shout out to my man Shaw. Let me give the shout outs to everybody that done already bought the book already, man. My man Shaw. My man Augusto from the Bronx, Shaw from Jersey. Montreal, Canada. Pasha from Montreal, Canada. My girl Tamika out of Newark, down there in Newark. You know where Newark at? Brick City, Newark. Philadelphia, PA. Dwayne, thank you, man. I appreciate you, Dwayne. My man, I can't forget my homeboy Jonathan Farrelly, man. Ireland represent. He over there in Yonkers bought a book and a hat. Yo, John, I'm going to call you, man. I'm going to call all of y'all, man. My man Rudolph Bell out in Las Vegas. Yo, Rudolph, I appreciate you. You got the shirt, too. Rudolph, I might be sold out of the extra large of that signature shirt. I know you bought it. I'll call you. We'll talk on the phone. Either I have thank you, appreciate you for the Volume 3. Congratulations. If I don't have that shirt, I might have it in the car. I might have an extra large in stock. If I don't, I'll have to order it. It may take an extra 2 weeks or so before I could get it, but I'll get it to you. Or if you want to switch and get another shirt, we could do that. Thank you for the support. And I can't forget my man, Anthony. You understand, down there in Passaic. I see him. I see you, Ant. I see you. Ant973, man. Listen. Welcome to the podcast with Soul. Everybody that's over here, if you want to hear the podcast, come on over to the link, the podcast with Soul, man. We here. All right. And welcome everybody here, man. Healthy Heavyweights. Kieran and Bentil. What's up, man? Bobby the Space Goat. Space Ghost. New Orleans. Lamont Cook. All right, I see you. Everybody's in here, man. Let's fill it up. Let's get live. Complete your thoughts. Complete your thoughts. And see them through all the way to the end. I just finished this book. Well, actually, I finished it last week. And I wrote the first two books, Volume 1, which is the red one, Volume 2, which is the black one. I wrote both of those back in 2018. And I started writing this book, Volume 3. This is the last of the Astigmatism in My Soul series. I think I started writing it. When did I start writing this book? In 2018. I started writing this in 2018, and I just finished it in 2021, right? So it took me over 2.5, almost 3 years, right? Actually, more, about 3 years and some change. The goal was to write the book immediately after I published Farrah 123, DJ Jaguar, Blessed Tone in the building. Connor Hancock, I see you, man. Shout out to Connor Hancock, man. Y'all check his YouTube channel out. Yo, Connor, get the book. Get some merch. Y'all check my man Connor Hancock out on YouTube. I wanted to get this book out in 2019, right after I wrote the first two, but my channel started to grow. I started making t-shirts and hats, and I just, my YouTube channel really started to grow. I had a video that went viral. It did like a million views in 3 weeks. It was crazy. And then the channel just blew up, and I got to scratch my back, y'all. I scratched my back with a ruler. Look at that. I scratched my back with my ruler. And I wasn't writing as much, right? But I never said, man, the hell with the book. I'm not going to finish the book. That never crossed my mind, right? I knew that Astigmatism in My Soul was going to be a 3-volume series. I knew that. I imagined that from the beginning. That was the vision from the door, right out the gate. I knew that's what I was going to do. I told myself I was going to do that. I promised myself I was going to do that. I took an oath to myself I was going to do that. I'm my best friend. Me and me are my best friend, so I can't front on my best friend. I can't lie to my best friend, right? I can't keep my word. I can't not keep my word to my best friend. So I knew I was going to finish this book. Today, the book is finished. It is available right now for pre-order on my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. Order the book today. I will call you. Everybody that done ordered books, man, I see all the orders and came in. I'm going to call all of y'all. But the point is, I saw this shit through all the way to the end. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I completed the thought. It's a thought completed. And I'm saying this for everybody, but I'm also saying it for the young dudes, like my nigga Ant from Passaic. Complete your thoughts. See that shit through to the end. See it through to the end. If you start out and it's going right and then all of a sudden it start going wrong, see it through to the end. If it start out wrong, going wrong from the door, see it through to the end. It was a thought. You got to complete it. You got to complete it. Even if the benefits that you anticipated on getting at the end don't bear fruit, the benefits don't materialize, it don't come to pass, it don't happen, you end up exactly where you started. The money is that even though you didn't get what you wanted, you completed the thought. And you can look yourself in the face. You can look yourself in the mirror and say, man, I took it all the way to the end. I took it all the way to the end. This is super important. And it's super important for only one person. It's super important for only one person. And that person is you. It ain't important for nobody else that you see it through to the end. It ain't important for your lady that you see it through to the end. It ain't important for nobody else that you see this thing through to the end. It's important to you. And let me tell you why. Everybody over here on this page, I need y'all to come over, hit that link at the bottom. The podcast was sold, and come on over here to the podcast was sold. To the podcast. So you can hear me live, you can hear the sound effects, you can get all of that. Let me tell you why it's important. You want to know why it's important, don't you? Yeah, I know you do. I'm finna tell you why. It's important that you see your vision and your thoughts all the way through to the end. Because it's confirmation to you that you can and you do achieve. It's confirmation. It's a personal confirmation. It's a personal testament to you that, man, I could do this. I did that. I could do this. And you got to do it. It's too expensive not to see and complete your thoughts. It's too expensive, man. I need y'all to hit that like button on the podcast was sold. I need y'all to hit that like button over here. It's 35 of y'all in here. It's only 17 likes. Mo Bizzle, tell him, Mo. Let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you what happened to Sean G. I don't care what happened to you. I don't care what happened to them. I don't care what happened to them. I don't care what happened to them. I'm going to tell you about what happened to me. I like to talk about me. When I used to didn't complete my thoughts. Yes, I did. I used to give up and quit on my thoughts. Check me out. Check me out. I ain't always been dope like this. I ain't always been fly like this. I ain't always been money like this. I ain't always been all that like this. I ain't always been fly like this. I ain't always been dope like this, like I am. I ain't always been enthusiastic like this. I ain't always been energetic like this. There was a time in my life when my self-esteem was low. Adonis Mac, thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Adonis Mac, man. There was a time in my life, man, where my self-esteem was low. There was a time in my life when my self-perception was low. There was a time in my life when my self-confidence was zero. There was a time in my life when my self-belief was minimal. I'm not fucking playing with y'all. I don't care nothing about y'all, what y'all think about me. Man, what you think about me ain't important, man. I don't care. I'm not scared of y'all. I'm not scared of y'all.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
I'm not scared of y'all. And I went about my business and I was going through my life, starting things and subsequently quitting things. Check me out. I repeatedly would begin projects and never complete them. I would have these fantastic ideas and never start them. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. When I was young and dumb and in my 20s. Check me out. Otika Macklin, thank you. Brother, please cover 2020, EDD, fraud, and possible consequences. Thanks for the knowledge. What's EDD? Spell that out for me. I don't know what that acronym is. Spell it out. Who gave me a super chat over here? Tony Q. Tony Q. Tony Q, I got your message, man. Lorraine, Ohio in the building. Tony Q is a big-time supporter of the channel. I went about my business. Incapable of completing my thoughts. And I would give up and quit after only a minimal amount of effort. And what that would do, that would immediately lower my self-esteem. What that would do, I would immediately take a hit to my self-perception. I would immediately feel bad about who and what I was because I knew it wasn't what they knew. It wasn't what they knew. It wasn't what them niggas knew. It was what I knew that I said I was gonna do when I was by myself. The conversation I had by myself was, man, I'm finna do this and I'm finna finish and I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna do that. And I wouldn't get this shit done. I would quit him. I would quit before it came. I would quit. I would quit before I got started. Hence, low self-esteem. Hence, no confidence. Hence, feelings of despair. Hence, anxiety. Hence, worry. Hence, hopelessness. Hence, no faith. All that. All that. I've been there. I've been there. I know I look good. I know I don't look 52, but I've been there. I know I don't look like I've been there, but I've been there. Through this thing called life. This is my life. This is my life. This is a true story, what I'm telling you. And I used to admire people who could start something and finish something. I used to admire that because I couldn't do it. I done told this story many, many times about how smoking weed took I started smoking weed at 12 years old. I started getting high at 12 years old in the 7th grade, right here in North Jersey. And up until that point, I was an athlete, especially baseball, money, football, soccer, wrestling, lacrosse, basketball, whatever. I was a zestful youth. I was a vibrant youth, rambunctious. What they used to call what they call them kids that hyperactive. That's what I was. I couldn't shut up in class. I had behavioral. They used to term it a behavioral problem, but what it really was, I was just so smart and had so much energy. I couldn't sit in no class. I needed to be you needed to be doing something else with me. But they used to just label you hyperactive because they didn't know how to deal with it. And when I started smoking weed and drinking beer at the same time, because I used to do them both at the same time. I used to get drunk and smoke weed at the same time at 12 and 13. I quit all sports. I would try out, I would go to the first practice. I would start. The vision, the thought, I would start. And then after about a week of practice, 2 weeks, I would quit. And that was where the cycle started. And that took me all through high school. I did that with everything. And that's the way it went, right? And being that these were my formative years, I need y'all, everybody over here, got 41 of y'all in here, hit that like button and then click on the link and come on over to the podcast with Soul. Come on over to the podcast with Soul. Come on over here. Come on over here. I'm gonna put the link up. Y'all heard that? Click on that link right there. Click on that link. I just put that link right there. Click on that link. And being that was my formative years, even after I got clean at the age of 20, when I got high from the age of 12 to 21, 9-year run. And when I got clean, it was a step up. It was definitely a step up. Right? Because the drugs and the alcohol, I put that down. That almost killed me. And it was an immediate step up. Click on that link, y'all, right there. Click on that link and come on over to the podcast with Soul. And my physical body got clean. My mental mind started to clear up because I wasn't polluting my mind with the weed and the cocaine and the crack and the Tanqueray and OE and the Colt 45 and the Schlitz Malt Liquor Bull, the Red Bull, the MD 2020 and all. I had stopped all of that. So my mind cleared up, my physical body cleared up, but my spirit still by default, I had a tendency to start things and quit before I wouldn't complete my thoughts. And one of the things that helped me, one of the first successes that I had was I stayed clean. I put the drugs down October 16th, 1990. That's my clean date. October 16th, 1990. I've been clean over 30 years. I don't smoke no weed. I don't drink no liquor, man. I don't get high. Man. I don't put no goddamn drugs in my body, man. I don't smoke no weed. Get out of here, man. Smoke no weed. I don't smoke no weed, man. My mind is clean. My body clean. My lungs clean. My mind is clear. Look at all this stuff on the news. Look at what's going on CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, the Instagram, social media. And I'm all this danger out here, and then I'm gonna go and get high on top of that, man. Fool them, devil. Fool them, devil.
Nigga got that motherfucking fed. Look.
Fool them, devil. Nah, man, I got to be ready, man. I don't know what's finna happen. I don't know what they finna do. I don't know. Man, I got to be clean. I got to be ready. What? Who? What? I got to be ready, man. You all high, man. You ain't ready when you high. You slow. Your reflex. Nah, I don't do that. But I stayed clean. I didn't relapse. I didn't get high. I never relapsed, not one time. Never. Once I got clean, once I put it down, it was over. And that was one of the first things, man, that really boosted my confidence, man. I remember I was clean like 90 days and shit. That was a big deal for me, man. Then 6 months. But what was the dopest was when I was clean for a whole year. Man, you know, that was a huge, huge accomplishment for me, man. And you know, I began to be able to start things and finish things, right? But still had that weakness. I still had that weak. It wasn't fully eradicated that I would start and complete everything. No, I still had a tendency at times to quit things before I started. But, you know, hard times and rough circumstances can help you bring about a new self and introduce you to a new self that you don't even know exists inside of you. There's a person inside of you. Whatever your name is, there's another one inside of you that's greater than what you've ever been. Right? And you're going to meet him or her when you at your lowest moments. And what I learned was that I can't give up. I can't quit. Right? And I really learned this part, and shout out to my nigga, Mr. Man. Y'all got to see that episode I did with Mr. last night, man. Starting over from scratch, man. A brother I was in Morgantown with, in the joint with, and we talked about a lot of stuff, and I spoke with him after the fact. You know, throughout that whole ordeal, when I got to prison, you know, you're thrust into a situation when you go to prison to where, like, you can't quit because you're just one step above death, right? And you know, having lost everything and knowing I had to start all over, you know, it just became first nature in my mind. And I began to do things in there. You know, I began to read books. You'd be surprised just how important it is to start a book and read it and finish the whole book and put it down. That makes you feel a whole lot better about yourself. That will raise your self-esteem because you started something and you completed it. And now I just can't see myself starting nothing and not finishing it. That ain't even how it go. You understand? And, you know, for me to finish this book right here, everybody, this is my new book that's out, Stigmatism in My Soul. It's on my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. You can pre-order it today. It's not a big book. It's about 96 pages. Check it out. If you buy a copy today, I will call you on the phone. Put your number in the invoice, and I will call you. And you just don't know how much joy this was when the package came in the mail today. This is a proof. This is I got to proofread this one, and then I'm gonna upload the final manuscript, and then that's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the final one. But you don't know how good it made me feel today to get this in the mail and to know that, you know, I completed a thought, man. And, you know, to the young dudes, man, that's who I really like to get at with my channel. You young dudes in your 20s, you know, don't get in the habit of starting things and not finishing them. And if you're in the habit of doing that already, stop it as of today and make an agreement with yourself that you're going to complete what you start. You're not going to go 73% and then give up. You know, you're not going to start off and go 19% and say, oh, it's too hard, let me quit. Nah, you got to see it through all the way to the end, even if you don't benefit. Because you got to be able to say at the end of the day, man, I did my part. No, I did. What'd you say we was going to do? Yeah, I went. You said that we was going to be there 8 o'clock. I was there 7:58. Nobody came. I was there. That's the part that feels good when you can say, man, I did my part. I did what I said I was going to do. Right? And it's really most important to yourself. Right? And then when you're doing something with somebody else and they see you start a thought and complete it, that's on your resume. That becomes your reputation. When somebody asks that person about you, say, man, what's up with my man Sean here? Yo, that nigga, man, yo, what come out his mouth, man, is better than a government check. If he say he gonna do it, he gonna do it. I done seen it. And your reputation precedes you. Your reputation precedes you. You know, if you done started going to school and now you don't like it and it's too hard or whatever, don't quit. Don't quit. That's going to do damage to your psyche. That's going to do damage to your psyche. Stick it out. You started it, finish it. If you don't want to do that major, change your major. But don't quit. Don't give up, man. When we quit and we give up, we lower our self-esteem immediately, man. And you can never forget that you quit because you with you all day, every day. You with you. My man from Uruguay in the building, man. You got to see this thing through all the way to the end, man. Everybody over here on the live, on the big page, man. Come on over to the podcast with Soul. Click on that link that I put right there and come on over. Let me put the link up for y'all. Put the link up right there. Click on this link and come on over, man. Easy Cuts, Jay the Bar God, Goldie Sin City, Roberto, H501. Y'all come on over here, Info Fodder. Click on this link, man, and come on over. Subscribe to the channel when you come through. You know, so that's what I really wanted to get down with y'all tonight, man. A lot of you guys start YouTube channels. You think this is easy. You think being a YouTuber is just as simple as filming a video with your phone, uploading it with the touch of a button or two, typing in the title, right? And then uploading it and making a bunch of money from YouTube. It don't work like that, man. This is not easy. A TikTok channel is not easy. None of this is easy. Nothing worth having is easy. In your relationships with your lady, and ladies, if you in here in your relationship with your man, see it through to the end. If you giving it your best shot, you being as true as you can, even if he ain't being true, or even if she ain't being true, you still stay true so that you can say at the end, if it don't work out, and sometimes that happens, it doesn't work out. We were once in love 4 years ago. I don't love you the same anymore. I love somebody else. I don't feel the same way about you anymore. Right? That happens. That's a reality. But see it through to the end. And then once it gets to the end, you don't have to be, you're not really torn about leaving the situation because you gave it your all. You gave it your truth. The only time I had problems leaving relationships was when I was playing around and I wasn't serious. Right? I wasn't seeing it all the way through. I wasn't completing my thought. I was playing. And then when she was ready to bounce, I wanted to get back because now I wanted to show you what I should have shown you from the door. But now she don't want it. She's not interested because she saw the bullshit I was doing. That's why when I get in a relationship now, you understand? When I get involved with a honey now, I be as true as I can be. I be as true as true can be. Because I want to know that I was true to what I said. More so for me. You know? And those make the best relationships. When honesty is the order of the day, strict honesty, man, rigorous honesty, when that's the order of the day, when that leads out, that makes the best relationships with a female. That makes the best friendships with a homeboy. That makes the best relationship with a cousin or a family member. Being true. Yeah, complete your thoughts, man. Let me get my man over here. JL Real Estate, St. Louis in the building. Otika Macklin. Bro, please cover 2020-2021 EDD fraud and possible consequences. Thanks for the knowledge. EDD fraud is, I said, well, what is EDD fraud? Unemployment insurance. Well, thank you for the super chat, Otika. Shout out to you. Click on that link, y'all. Click on that link and come on over. Click on that link right there and come on over to the podcast with Soul. You know, I did a video yesterday or the day before on PPP loan fraud, right? And I'm not going to rehash that whole video. If you want to watch that video, it's on this page. The podcast was sold. It's on this channel, PPP loan fraud. You can look at it. So somebody's asking me now, to talk about unemployment insurance fraudulent claims. You know, I was a independent contractor. I was cleaning windows when this whole thing went down, this whole pandemic. And it impacted my business. And they came out with a program for independent contractors, self-employed people to get unemployment insurance, like 600, what was it, 600 a week or something like that, some crazy amount of money. And I was impacted for like, my business got impacted for like a month or two, right? And when I filed for the unemployment for independent contractors, that's all I filed for. That's all I filed for. You know, the temptation was there because you have to fill out each week, you have to fill out these forms online as to, are you working? Did you go looking for work? All that stuff. You know what the questions are. And it was tempting to just, my business I was down for about 2 months, but then my business came back, not 100%, but it was starting to come back. And it was tempting to kind of like keep filing for the unemployment, to keep getting that 600. But I said, nah. I said, nah, I'm not going to do that. You know, I've already been to prison for white collar crime, right? I know the feds are probably looking at me when this all went down. They probably was looking to see what I would do. But I wasn't entitled to the money, man. That wasn't for me. You know, the rules were the rules. What they said it was for is what they said it was for, right? So, you know, if I'm trying to live right, if I'm trying to do right, I ain't trying to do right so I don't get caught by her. I ain't trying to do right so they don't see me. I ain't trying to do right so they don't see. I'm trying to do right for when I'm looking at me. For when I'm looking at me. I'm trying to do right for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do right for that. And click on that link, y'all, and come on over here to the podcast with Soul. So I didn't lie on none of the documents. That wasn't my thing. You know, what I was entitled to, I got like a couple grand, $3-4 or whatever it was, and then I was cool. You know, I wasn't gonna sit there and go every month and tell these people like, yo, I wasn't working, and I'm steady working. They following me, they watching me, and then I'm, you know what I'm saying? Now I done took down about 40 grand, 50 grand worth of unemployment, and I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that because I know better. You know, I know that you can go to jail for that. So, you know, whatever you do, whatever you decide to do in this world and in this life that's illegal, and you know going in that what you doing ain't right, you gotta be able to deal with the consequences, man. If you're gonna choose to do that, then you gotta when you know, if it don't happen, if you could get away with it, if you get away with it, then cool, you got away with it. Not cheering you on that you should do that, but you know, sometimes we do things like that to try to get ahead, you know, and if you did it and you got away with it, you know, good for you, you know. First thing you should be doing is keeping your mouth shut. You shouldn't be telling anybody anything, not even your brother or your mother or your sister or your father, nobody, you know. And you know, but if you doing that and you set out to do that and you got caught, then you're gonna have to deal with that. You know, you're gonna have to deal with that. You know, that's pretty much it. You know, but if they come to see you, you welcome, Otika, man. Thank you for that super chat. Are you a male or female, Otika? Otika Macklin. Where you from? If you do that and you get busted, then just handle that, man. Just handle that. Don't tell on nobody else to try to help yourself and be some sucker, get on some sucker shit. Because that will immediately lower your self-esteem. Because then they're going to play you. Nobody respects a rat. Not even the judge, not even the prosecutor, not even the cops or the agents who are telling you, yeah, you know, cooperate and you can save your time from going to jail. They don't respect you because look at your honor, your word, your integrity. You don't have any. All right, Otika, thank you, baby. You don't have any. They just pimping you. They using you. And they celebrating you, cheering you on while you ratting, but in the back of their mind, they're like, look at this piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you do, don't be a rat. Just take it and handle it, man. Deal with it. And look at the part you played. You chose it. Los Angeles in the building. You chose that. So now you got to deal with that. You know, that's what it is, man. Tony Q, my man Tony Q in the building. Who's that? Noma Diz 2K. Yo, y'all click on that link over there. Come on over here to the Podcast with Soul. Shout out to all my new subscribers over here on the Podcast with Soul, man. Yeah, you ask for people you care about. Yeah, you know, they got to do what they got to do. You know, they knew they wasn't entitled to that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you lying and see, in today's age, with these computers and this technology, it's not like the 80s or like the 70s, you running from the cops. When I was a kid in the 70s, and we break windows or whatever, or flatten somebody's cars, or break out somebody's windows, or throw snowballs at cars, or just creating vandalism or damage, you know, juvenile delinquency, and the cops come and they catch you, you know, you could tell them a fake name in the 70s because there was no computers. You could tell them a fake name. And if they didn't have no file on you downtown, they didn't know who you were. But now with technology, everything you do that you do online, man, all them feds got to do or the police got to do is just get in that program, go to the people that run that program, tell them to run a query of all of these names, of anything that looks out of whack, and it's a couple of buttons. The query comes up and everything is there. Time stamped, dated, everything, amounts, wire, confirmation numbers, check numbers, images of checks. You can't really get away with none of that no more, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just get ready for the get ready. If it come back to you, man, just deal with it, you know? Yo, make sure you go on my website. Otika, make sure you go on my website, baby. Los Angeles in the building. Astigmatism in My Soul, man. It's on sale now on my channel, on my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. That's a little Sean right there on the back, man. I did this shit, man. Let me show y'all all of them. Hold up. Stay right there. Stay right there. Here go all the books right here, y'all. Here they go. There they go, right there. Thoughts completed, y'all. Thoughts completed. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, man. Go on my website and get them, man. Gunby Publishing. Big Cartel in the building. Germany in the building. Y'all send X. I see you, Germany, in here. Noma says, now they film you, zoom in, take pitch, check their computer database. You see what you done, who you are. Yeah. Yep. So, you know, you gotta, it's a different world. You know, it's a different world with these cameras on these camera phones. Everybody's got a camera phone. I mean, you really can't even have a fist fight. You really can't even have a straight up Fist fight in the building. Belleville in the building. Far Rock. Belleville, New Jersey. You know, you can't even have a fist fight in the street with somebody without a kid or another person pulling out a phone, going live while you fighting or filming it. And then there's footage of you doing something, you know? So, you know, it's just a different world, you know? It's a different world, and, you know, people don't mind their business. Everybody wants to tell. And, you know, that's how it goes, man, you know? So the best thing is to kind of just mind your business, you know? I mean, if you got to defend yourself, you got to, but try to stay out of situations where you could put yourself in a position to lose your freedom, because, you know, the thing now is just lock them up. Just lock them up, you know. Joseph, what up, man? Joseph, click that link. Come on over here, man. Subscribe to my channel, man. Click on that link right there, Joseph. Click on that link, man. Come on through. Everybody that comes over from this page, man, subscribe to the podcast with Soul when you come. Please do that. Thank you, man. Love all y'all. 38 likes in here. All right. The like button. Y'all hitting the like button. 51 likes over here. Make sure you go and pre-order my new book, man. It's out. Pre-order the new book, Volume 3. Yo, I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy, man. This shit feel good, man. Complete what you do, man. When you start something, complete it, man. See it all the way through, man. It makes a difference. It makes a difference in how you feel, how you think. What else going on, man? Anybody else in here? What's up? What's going on, man? We live. It's hot in here, man. It's like, it's 95 degrees in New Jersey right now, man. It's 95 degrees, man. And I know with the heat index, let me see. I'll let y'all know. It's 94 degrees and it feels like 99 right here in New Jersey, man. It is John Blaze out there. But we still getting money. There go my books, y'all. Y'all see it? What's going on, everybody? Somebody talk to me, man. Goldie Sin City, what up? Yeah, basically they lied when they said slavery was over. I don't know what you mean by that one. What's going on, y'all? Yo, if you buy my book today, man, I'm going to call you on the phone, man. Just make sure you leave your telephone number in the on the order form, man. I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you, and I want to thank you in advance for all the support, man. Thank you in advance, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Yeah, they talking about doing a lot of that, man. You know? Salvador Aguilar, man. Shout out to my man, Salvador. Shout out to you, Salvador. I see you out there in L.A., man. Just bought Volume 1. Okay, he going to check Volume 1 out first before you get Volume 2 and 3. Shout out to you. I think he done bought something before, though. My man Salvador, I think he done bought some shirts or something before. What's going on, man? You got to get the book and read it, man. The book is about my life, man. It's about me. It's semi-autobiographical. Folks tripping, what up? Get the book and read it, man. Support the platform. Folks tripping, what up? Yes, yes. So yeah, man, I'm here. Make sure y'all click on that link, man. Come on over and subscribe to the podcast with Soul, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I see the chessboard back there. Boss got to have a live stream in the chess park. Yeah, man, me and Lil Sean was playing chess earlier. Yep, me and Lil Sean was playing chess earlier, man. I beat him. I tried to go do something at the chess park over in Washington Square Park in Manhattan, man, but them dudes don't want to be filmed. You know, they be out there making money. You know, they don't be wanting to be filmed. Some of them do. You a chess player? Motivation 317. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Patreon channel too, man. Patreon.com/the Patreon channel with Soul, man. There's my website right there, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. Thank you for the support. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm so happy, man. I got this book done. Make sure you get your copy. Make sure you get your copy, man. Yo, Sean, do you reckon starting a window cleaning business? You can start any kind of business, man. I was telling the dude the other day, he's 25 years old. You know, I was 25 in 1994. If you 25 in 2021, 2004, 2014, 20, that's 27 years later. There's no way in the world, what's up, Latvia? I see you. At 25 years old in 2021 that I would go to school. I wouldn't go to college. I wouldn't go to school. I wouldn't take out all these loans and go to school. This is just me. This is my opinion. You do whatever you want to do. You do what's right for you in your life. But if I didn't want to go to school and I wanted to be an entrepreneur, what I would do right now, this is a dope idea. I live in North Jersey, and there's a very wealthy town called Hoboken in downtown Jersey City. There's nothing but high rises in Hoboken in downtown Jersey City where apartments are selling for $1 million, $800,000. You get to overlook the Hudson River looking at Manhattan, $2 million apartments, all wealthy, rich people. And the buildings are 50 stories high, 40 stories high, 60 stories high, whatever. You know, they're high rises. And what I would do is I would start me a business. I would get a cell phone. I would do my business right from here. I would start it right from here. I would start an Instagram page. I would put an ad on Craigslist. How else would I do it? And I would get some flyers made, and I would go to the lobby of these high-rise buildings, and I would pass out my flyers saying that I'll go food shopping for you. You're an elderly person, senior citizen, or you could be a young dude or a young female with a lot of money. And on this particular day, you need groceries, but you just don't feel like getting dressed, going to the grocery store. So you call me and you send me an email or a text or Instagram or whatever, an email. You send me an email of what you need from the grocery store. And what grocery store? Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, whatever. And I say, okay. And I go and I fulfill your shopping needs. I go to Whole Foods. I get all the stuff that you sent me by email that you wanted, right? And you pay me dollar for dollar plus tax of whatever I spend to get your stuff. And then I add on a $50 fee or a $100 fee, $75 fee, whatever that number was for my time, for my gas, for my shocks, my oil, transmission fluid, for my overhead, the wear and tear of my body, walking around shopping for you, my time. And I charge you to go shopping for you. And I probably make you pay me up front, right? Or if I have a credit card, I could put everything on the credit card. And then when I deliver the food to you, you either pay me cash or you cash at me or whatever, right on the spot. And I would do that business. I would create a business like that. And all you need is to get you one client. You just got to get your first client in one of those buildings. And once you get that first client and you take care of that first client, you perform everything that they want, they said they wanted, and what they paid you for, you perform it to a T. You don't miss no item. You don't leave off no item. And you do it in a timely fashion. And you bring the groceries upstairs. They don't want to go on the elevator to come down and get it. I'll bring it upstairs to you. Just call the doorman, tell him, let me come up. You deliver the groceries. And these are wealthy people, y'all. So if you're charging them $100 to do that, they're going to probably kick you $1.50 because they're going to give you a tip. And then they're going to keep calling you whenever they don't want to go shopping. And then they're going to tell their friend who lives in the building, yo, I got this guy named Sean, man. He goes shopping for me. I don't even go to the grocery store no more. It's for real? Yeah, he come up here. He don't even come here. I just email him or text him what I want. He go get it and bring it to me. And they say, give me his number. Now you got 2 clients. And once you get 2, within 4 or 5 months, you're going to have 7. And man, with a business like that, all you really need is, 10, 11 clients? If you shopping for them maybe twice a month, 3 times a month, that'd be a great business. I wouldn't work for nobody. I would start a window cleaning business. And see, when you young, okay, Otika Macklin, fluff and fold for people too physical, frail to do their own bedding and linens. There's another business. Doing people's laundry or, fluff and fold, however that would work. If you young, you don't got any kids. Like I started my window cleaning business. I was 47 years old and I had a 5-year-old son. So I had to get up in the morning, make little Sean something to eat, drop him off to school at 8:30. And then right after that, I would go and clean windows. Okay, Goldie Sin City said they already doing that. Instacart. Yeah, but I don't need a big business. There's a lot of people that don't know about Instacart. They don't know about that. A lot of people don't know about that. So I would have to drop him to school. So I would start cleaning windows at like 9 o'clock. And then I would knock off around 1 o'clock, 1:30. So I would clean windows for like 4.5 hours. Then I would go work out and then go pick him up from school at 3 and then bring him home and feed him and all that thing. So I would clean windows for like 4 or 5 hours, 4.5, and I would do all right. I would make enough money to take care of our overhead expenses. Now, if you a young dude in your 20s, you ain't got no kids, you living at home with your moms, man, you can get up and start cleaning windows at 7:30 in the morning and clean windows all day till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's 9 hours. You can make $300 to $400 a day cleaning windows. That's doing like storefronts, right? And if you start doing homes, residences, it's even more than that. So you could do 500 a day cleaning windows. There's 30 days in a month. You're talking about 15,000 a month as a window cleaner. You got window cleaners in Manhattan, in Chicago, San Francisco, Houston, Los Angeles, Boston, these big cities, Atlanta. You got window cleaners in Manhattan, man, that do 700-800 a day, 900 a day. Easy. You know. You do. You know. And if I was a young man, that's what I would do. I wouldn't go looking for no job from somebody, man. The Black Sheep, what up, man? I see you. What up, Sean, man? I don't smoke no weed. I see you, Black Sheep. Yo, come on over to the podcast for soul. Y'all click that link, man. Click on that link right there. Y'all come on over. Max Aguilar, come on over, man. Click that link. Max, was that you that just bought my book, man? Did you just buy that book? You know, so like, I wouldn't work for nobody, man. If I was in my 20s, there's so many things that you could do. Appreciate you, Max. It's another kid, Aguilar from LA, that bought it, man. How you doing? You all right? Shout out to Aguilar, man. You know, there's so many things you could do. You don't got to go get a job. You don't got to go get a job and work for nobody, man. Good, Max. Peace. You know, come up with an idea. Otika says, fluff and fold. You know, they have to stop smoking weed. Weed impacts motivation. Young folks do not believe it, but weed does affect motivation. Shout out to my girl, Otika Macklin. Here's a comment. Talk to them about saving money for retirement health care. Otika Macklin says they have to stop smoking weed. Weed impacts motivation. Young folks do not believe it, but weed does affect motivation.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. Shout out to Otika. Click on that link, y'all, and come on over here, man. Info Fada, what up, man? Click on that link and come over here to the chat, man. They chatting up big time over here. You know, I don't smoke weed, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't use drugs because I know what drugs can do. Firsthand, I know what it did to me in my life. I've seen what drugs did to other people's lives, ODs, deaths, you know, vehicular homicides, you know, destroys families, destroys dreams, destroys hopes, it breaks hearts. You know, some people be functional addicts and functional alcoholics. Yeah, you do have some people that can get high and get up and still go to work and still take care of their bills. I even think then, if you able to do that while you smoking weed and drinking, imagine if you stop, what you'd be able to do even more so. But to a great majority of people, man, you know, it really takes a lot out of you. It really, really takes a lot out of you. The Black Sheep, what up, man? Appreciate you. Thanks for coming. Everybody that came over to the podcast with Soul, man, hit that subscribe button, please. Shout out to Red. Hey, Red, come on over to the podcast with Soul, man. Click on this link, Red, right here. Click on that link, Red. Come on over. Y'all, come on. Click on that link, y'all, and come on over here. So, I mean, it's your life. You know, it's your life. you hear me talking about it, Roberto 501. I think weed is not a drug. My personal opinion is my medicine, and I work out much better when I smoke weed. Okay. Shout out to Roberto. All right, Red, I see you, baby. Make sure you subscribe over here, Red. Red then came through. Everybody is different, man. Everybody impacts, everything impacts people in different ways. Protein impacts him a different way than it impacts me. Simple carbs impacts her body different the way it impacts her body. It's up to you. Yo, Max, come on over to the podcast with Soul. Click on that link right there, man. Come on over and subscribe. I just know for me that I'm at the top of my game. You know what I'm saying? I don't get high. I ain't got high in over 30 years. I ain't smoked no weed in over 30 years. I ain't sniffed no blow in over 30 years. I ain't had no beer in over 30 years. I ain't smoked no crack in over 30 years. I ain't smoked no dust in over 30 years. I ain't took no mescaline in over 30 years. I ain't drank no liquor in over 30 years. I ain't sniffed no rush in over 30 years. Took no speed. I did all of that. I have done all of that. And I saw what it did to my life, and I saw what it did to a lot of other people's lives and how it impacted their kids. So, just for me, I know I don't partake in that. And that's why I'm so fucking amazing, right? That's why my energy level is the way that it is. That's why my body looks the way that it is. That's why I'm not on no kind of medication for nothing. No high blood pressure, no nothing. No diabetes. I'm in tremendous shape. I don't take no Viagra. My jointski joint is money. You understand? I sleep well. You know what I'm saying? I eat right. And I just choose, for me, not to take drugs. You understand? And to me, weed is a drug. You understand? That's my opinion, based on my personal experience. You know what I'm saying? But you do what y'all want to do. And, you still welcome here on the podcast with Soul, and you still welcome on all my channels, man. $828 Maori, I've done none of that drug mumbo jumbo, and I still saw the destruction. Really, what you need to do is really a personal thing, and you really have to look at your performance in your own life. You have to look at your performance in your own life. Are you punching below your weight? Are you performing below your potential? Are you not running your errands? Are you not taking care of your hygiene? You don't necessarily have to be living under the bridge or shooting dope in Port Authority, or sleeping in a park out in a tent on Skid Row. Those are extreme examples. You could just be not doing the best that you could do, and it could be impacting you that way. But like I say, it's up to you. I really don't care what you do, to tell you the truth. I care about what I do. I got to make sure that I don't get high, because I know how it damages my body, and I got a little boy in there. I got a son. What it looked like me in here, I'm in here smoking weed, and Sean in his room, he smelled the weed. He watched me smoke weed. What you think he gonna do? The first chance he get, he gonna smoke weed. And I don't want that for him. I don't want that for him. I want him to be to his fullest, man. I want him to be the best that he could be, man. Mr. Heberfeld, what's up, man? I see you, Germany in the building, man. Come over here, man. Click on that link right there. Sturba Helfers. Click on that link, man. Come on over to the Podcast with Soul, man, and subscribe when you come through. But yeah, man, start your own business. Be your own boss. You can make a comeback in your life. Whatever you're going through, you can make a comeback in your life, man. You really can. You can be whatever it is you want to be, man. Shout out to everybody over here on this live, man. Please hit that like button and hit that link. Come on over to the Podcast with Soul. Shout out to everybody over here, man. I got 37 people in here, 49 likes. I love all y'all, man. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man. What's up?
You know, we gotta make the most of this, man. You know, and look at what's going on, Modu Drama. Here go my man Modu Drama. Most successfully people I know smoke weed occasionally as a stress reliever, as do I. Weed isn't a drug. What planet ate you Goldie? Haha. People that try to differentiate weed from drugs are only trying to justify their addiction. Intermix. The money alone you spend on drugs and alcohol could be better used invested in something else. Modu Drame. I vape weed. It's occasionally. It's excellent, not for everyone. Some people can't control their habits. Don't smoke weed when you're coming up. Use it when you're already there. Shout out to Modu Drame. Trucker Ron, what up? Trucker Ron in the building. Yeah, man. Like number 50, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Lena B in the building. I see y'all. Listen, man, y'all make sure y'all go. My website, GunbyPublishing.BigCartel. You can pre-order Volume 3. It is out, man. Here's the other two. Volumes 1 and 2. Here go Volumes 1 and 2. This is Volume 3. Available right now. All three of them available right now on my website. But this is the latest book that's out today. Pre-order it today. They're going to ship in September. Volume 3. Done deal. Done deal. I'm so proud of myself. Shout out to Sean G. Shout out to Sean G, man. Shout out to Sean G, man. Shout out to Sean G. Calvin Brown, what up? So, you know, we got to do what... Click that link, y'all. Come on over to the Podcast with Soul, man. Click that link right there on the bottom. Click that link. Come on over and subscribe when you come through. We all got to live our lives. You know, we got to be responsible for what it is that for whatever it is that we do. Got to be responsible for whatever it is that we do. Both books, all three books on the website, man. Check them out. Everybody, a lot of people done put orders in already, man. I got to call. I'm going to call all y'all today, man. I'm going to call Trucker Ron. Thank you, man. Shout out to Trucker Ron, man. He just bought the book. Y'all go on his YouTube channel, man. Trucker Ron. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Brother's a trucker. And he rides around the country, man, doing calisthenics at truck stops, man. And he talks about even though you're trucking and you're going over the road and you're not at home every night, you still have to lead a healthy lifestyle, man. What are the books about? You got to get them and read them, Hustle, Invest. They're about my life. They're semi-autobiographical. Matthew Silva, good for you, Sean. I'm order mine. Shout out to Matthew Silva. Thank you in advance, Matt. Appreciate you, man. Trucker Ron, what's going on, man? What's good with you? Oh, Tika, you still there? What's going on? What's going on? Trucker Brian, what's up? You still there? Yo, Ron, what up? Oh, Tick, I want to call you, man. You can you want to talk on the phone? You want to talk on the phone? Yo, Ron, you still there? Keep doing what you're doing, everybody. Just make sure you're doing something, man. Okay, you making lunch. All right, keep doing your thing then. Just don't quit and don't give up, man, and work on your self-esteem. You know, believe in yourself. Talk to yourself. Say nice things to yourself. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Yo, Ron, what up, man? Ron might be on the phone. Thank you, Otika. You got the link, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com, man. It's on it's underneath this video. And let me put that link up there. Hold on. That would have been a good idea, right? To pin the link. Hold on, y'all. Let me pin this link, man. Before Zance. Yo, what's up, Sean? How much have I missed, OG? What's going on before Vance? Hold on, y'all. Let me put this up here, man. There we go. Let me pin that link up there. Copy. All right, y'all. I just pinned the link. Let me put the link up at the top, man. I should have been did that, right? All right, they not letting me put it on this page. But anyway, man, the link is up at the top. I pinned the link. If you want to get the book, my new book, the link is at the top. Astigmatism in My Soul, Volume 3. This is the last book of the Astigmatism in My Soul series. I'm already halfway through another book that I'm writing, so be on the lookout for that. You can get the book right there, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. Those of y'all that's on the podcast with Soul, you see it right there on the screen. Otika Macklin, you know, I am so inspired by the example you set for your son and other young people. This week, 2 young men got shot in Inglewood on La Brea Ave. One was killed and one is in critical condition. Yeah, man, we gotta be here for these young dudes, man. I'm here for the dudes that's in their 20s, man. I'm here for the dudes in their 20s, man.
Hello?
Yo, Ron, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Man, Trucker Ron in the building, y'all. Check him out, y'all. Hey, yo, Ron, what's up? Give them your social media, your YouTube, all that stuff, man, so they can follow you, man.
My YouTube is TR and my Instagram is TR_Ron88.
All
I
right.
haven't set my Facebook up yet. But yeah.
YouTube, TR Ron. Instagram, TR_Ron 88. All right, man. Shout out to my man, Ron. Yo, Ron, where you at, man? You on the road?
Yeah, man. I'm actually heading home. I'm leaving out of Dallas. I got to load out to Georgia so I can go hometown for a little bit.
So you pulling out of Texas?
Yeah.
Is it hot
I'm
down?
actually rolling now while you're doing your live.
Man, thank you for buying the book, man. I appreciate you, man.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, is it hot down there, man?
Yeah, man, it's 96 where I am now, but it was 99. I'm like an hour back.
Yeah,
I was in Dallas.
Yeah, it's like 99
it feels
here.
hot,
Man. It's hot here too, man. It's 99 here too. Yeah, man. You got anything you want to say to the dudes that you want about the trucking game?
Whether you in there or trying to get in there, they will forget what's important. which is your health, whether it be mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever the case may be. You're gonna get tested out here, and if you forget what's important, you end up looking like a roly poly, and that's never good. They'll get rid of you. So yeah, it's all on you.
Yo, Tyrone Johnson in the building. Hold on 1 second, Ron. Yo, Tyrone Johnson, man. Thank you for the support. Elijah Banks is in the building. Before Zance in the building, 47 assemble. B47 Ants. Okay, Trilogy, all right. And Wise for She's about to order that book. Thank you, man. Thank anybody that is gonna reach out and order the book, man. If you order the book, I'm gonna call you, man. I appreciate you. But go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry I cut you off, man. My bad.
Oh no, you good, man. That's all I was saying. And people only worry about the money, but that's with anything, especially out here though. You can't spend the money if you don't have the help. If you did, you ain't gonna be able to spend that money. So you gotta get right while you get right. That's bottom line.
Hey, Ron, we got a question in the live chat. It says, "What is the best part about trucking?" That's from Hustle Invest.
The best part about trucking to me is just being able to see this portion of the world, the United States. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful country. Everywhere you go is different. Some places look similar, but not to the T. And then I just get peace of mind by driving, period. So yeah, that's the best part about it to me. Besides the money, but that's not important.
What's your favorite part of the country, Ron? To see?
One of them would be Salt Lake.
Utah?
Yeah, I like Salt Lake, man. That's a beautiful place.
What's beautiful about it?
Well, whether it be in the summertime or the wintertime, I love riding through the mountains, and then in the wintertime it's the snow, even though it's really dangerous. But yeah, I just like looking at the landscape and everything like that. It just lets you know that everybody's here for a reason. That's what I get reassured of everything. You know what I'm saying? That's really why I like it. Just the atmosphere, period.
Yo, shout out to my man HL. Thank you for that super chat, man. Gave me $2.49 British pound, man. Shout out to my man HL from the UK. I see you, man. Yeah, Ron. You know, when I travel, like when I went to see the Grand Canyon in Arizona, and you know, when you're riding through Pennsylvania or Virginia and you see all these mountains, man, it really lets me know that there is really a higher force that's in this world, and that I'm here living for a greater reason than just getting up, going to a job or running a business and making money and trying to, you know, and going to sleep and just doing the same thing. There's a bigger purpose, man.
Right. That's what I used to tell my students. And I mean, if you really think about it, that should turn light bulbs on in a lot of people's heads. Because if we are a part of all of this, then you know that there's something, period. Even when you look in the clouds, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not always sunny outside. Sometimes it looks dark. But for the most part, everything around us, all of the elements are beautiful once you pay attention to them. And then when you figure out that it ties into you, that makes things a lot easier as well. Well, that's how I feel.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man.
You know, people got to change their mind. Get out of them states.
Right. You got to travel, man. You got to get out and you got to see the world, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, especially like people that don't go out of their hometown. You know, people that live and die in their hometown. They never know what the world is like, and they'll forever be afraid because of what they see on TV. But it's nothing like that whenever you get out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And these people, they have such a limited scope about life, and they have an opinion on everything, but ain't been nowhere.
Right. And you try to tell them to go somewhere, you crazy. You know, they don't see that far. They can't fathom something like that. So.
Hey,
it is what it is.
Hey, Ron, what about the topic, man, on the screen? Complete your thoughts, see them through all the way to the end, man. And when we give up and quit on our thoughts, we lower our self-esteem. You got anything you want to add to that?
Nah, man, you just spoke nothing but truth, honestly, because that's how I was for a long time. When I was younger, I used to give up on a lot of stuff because I was either stopped from doing something I love, which baseball is my favorite sport, and that's the first thing that stopped me from when I first got into a state of not finishing things. And my brother told me, he was like, you shouldn't give up on anything, because once you give up the first time, you'll continue to do it. And it's the same thing that you basically said. So yeah, man, people got to understand that it's really real like that.
Yeah. How long you been driving trucks?
This is my third year.
Third year. And you started, how did you get your CDL? You just woke up one day and said, yo, I'm going to get my CDL?
Not exactly. I wanted to drive for a long time, but I was always afraid when I was younger. And then, I kind of just said, fuck it. And I just jumped out on a limb, and I'm here now with my own truck. So, yeah.
You started off driving for a company, working for somebody first.
Yep.
And now
I went through a 2-week accelerated CDL school, and I got my CDLs within 14 days, and then I went out training after that. Rest is history.
So, yeah, man. Everybody over here on this live, click on that link and come over, and you can hear my man. I'm talking to him on the headphones. You can get a part of the live. So, yeah, man, and then so now you got your own truck.
Right.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Well, listen, Truck Around, man. Thank you, man, for buying the book, man, and thank you for being a part of the show, man. We appreciate you. You want to give them your Instagram and your YouTube one more time?
Yeah, sure, no problem. And I always support, man. I got it 100 with you. My Instagram is TR_Ron88, and my YouTube is TR Ron.
Yo, TR Ron, support him, man. Follow him on Instagram and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Yo, Ron, I'm going to talk to you, kid.
All right, peace.
Peace. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man, here. Hustle Invest, what's up? Yeah, he's owner-operator. He's owner-operator. Dave, what's up? I see you. Who else could we talk to, man? Let me see if I can call him, see if Eclipse pick up, man. Let me see if I can get my man to pick up. Let me see if he pick up. Yo, Eclipse. Y'all want to bring you on my live? You want to come on my live?
I'm in a meeting now, though. What time is your live?
I'm on right now. I was going to bring you on and promote you about how you did because I'm promoting my book. I got the book. I was going to promote you and what you do and everything that you got. All I need is about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, so what you like FaceTime or?
No, I'm on my live. I'm on both my YouTube channels. I'm live.
Oh, okay, go
All right. Yo, check it. Yo, Eclipse, you there? Hold on, y'all. Eclipse, you there? Yo, hold on, y'all. I messed that up. Hold on. All right, here we go.
I'm here.
Yo, Eclipse, what's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
Hey, y'all, everybody, I need y'all to, you see these book covers right here, man? You see these book covers right here? The brother on the phone is the one that did these book covers for me, man. His name is Eclipse. He's a graphic designer. He's located here in North Jersey in Montclair, man. If you need any kind of graphic design work, the brother's an MC, he's a music producer. Eclipse, you tell him what you do, man. This is my man Eclipse. Eclipse, give him your Instagram, your YouTube channel, and all that, man.
Yeah, what's up, guys? What's up? Eclipse Forever is my Instagram. Graphics for number 4 is my business page. And yeah, we cover the third one, right?
This the third one, man. I got the book in my hand, man. Appreciate you.
Crazy traffic. Yeah, it's the third one. Took 4 years, I think, to finish it, right?
Like three.
4 years?
Yeah, 3.
3 years. Yeah, man.
Hey,
Congrats,
hey, Clips,
congrats
you got me on a speakerphone or something like that?
in the car. You want me to take you off?
Yeah, you got to take me off of that because it's not sounding good.
Got you. How's that? That's better?
That's better. That's better. So now the Instagram is Eclipse Forever.
Yep. Eclipse Forever. ECLIPSEFO.
Okay. And then your
And company page is Forever Graphics with a number 4. EVERGRA6 FIX. Forever Graphics.
Hey, y'all, this is the dude that if you watch some of my early videos with that song, Like a Star, this is the dude that wrote that song and is rapping on that song. And talented brother. Now, Eclipse, what else do? You do graphic design. What else?
Yeah, so I'm a graphic designer / creative director. We do printing, design, all types of apparel, and we do some YouTube stuff at the studio. We do some music recording there as well, and we do some. We're gonna do like some podcasting there soon. We're actually changing up the office a little bit too. So
you're gonna expand that one office you're in?
Yep. Yeah, we already got rid of we had the 3 desks. We got rid of the 1 desk already, and we're gonna kind of switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, man. I if you can find me some space in that building, man, all I need is something. And don't tell me how much you pay. We don't want to talk about that. But if something in that building comes up, the size of your office, or a little smaller, where I can take this podcast out of my living room and put it over there,
most definitely.
You let me know, man, because I wanna get it over there. I'm gonna start bringing in some guests and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, you don't want to have them. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. But I just wanted to thank you, Eclipse, man. Me and Lil Sean both, man. This is the brother that did all of my book covers, man. He did all of these book covers. Instagram, Eclipse Forever. And yeah, hit him up on Instagram. Eclipse Forever, like an eclipse in the sky.
Yeah, I'm in the hood, bro.
This is live TV, y'all. Y'all see it.
Yeah, I'm in the hood, bro. I got everything going on behind me.
Yeah.
My bad.
So, what else, Eclipse? Anything else you got going on? What do you do on your YouTube channel?
So we do the tech reviews, we do the unboxings, we do movie reviews, some music stuff, some gaming stuff. So a lot of technology stuff on the site, YouTube joint. And we're actually working on new music again. So that's why I'm also fixing up the office to build the studio back up a little bit too. So you're going to be hearing some new music from me soon, brother. Okay, cool. Now, the name of the YouTube channel, can they get to the YouTube channel from your Instagram page by clicking the link? Yeah. We usually have the newest or the latest video that we have in the description at the top. So they can just click that. Okay, y'all. I'm spelling it out for you. I just put his information right there in the live chat. Eclipse Forever, man. You know, this brother remembers me, man. I was probably a year out of prison, man, or yeah, we just met then. Right, yeah. We met, and he shot my first YouTube video. Yeah, we still got him. I still got him in the computer. Eclipse, you shot my first YouTube video. That's right. I didn't even have a camera. I had no camera. I had no phone. This is the brother that shot my first ever YouTube video for my channel. This channel y'all on right here, man. So I need y'all to support him. And Eclipse, I appreciate you, kid. I appreciate you. If anybody who needs something from me comes from you, I'll give them a discount. So I got you. All right, y'all heard that. I'm going to send you the link when we get off, man. All right, brother. Peace. All right, peace. All right, y'all. So that's what we do, man. That's what we do. Make sure y'all go follow my man on his Instagram, Eclipse Forever. Follow him on his YouTube, Eclipse Forever. Tell him you saw him on this episode right here, man. He probably show you some love. What else going on? Who else can I call, y'all? Let me see if I can call Dr. Detail. Detail is on. Let me see if he on. Dr. Detail, I want to get you. Can you hear me, Tyrone? Yes, sir. I'm gonna call you back on the podcast so you can talk on the podcast. Okay. All right, y'all stay with me. We finna call up my man, Dr. Detail.
Uh-oh, my bad. My bad. I made a mistake. Stay with me. Share this link, yo.
Dr. Detail.
Tyrone, what up, baby?
Yes, sir. What do you do?
Dr. Detail in the building, man. Y'all, this is another supporter of the channel. Dr. Detail, I got you on the podcast, man. You live, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, good evening to everybody. Man, how you doing today, Sean?
I'm doing good, man. You want to give them all your social media, all that, before we take off?
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all can find me on Facebook, Tyrone Miller or Yelty. You can find me on Instagram at Dr._Detail30. And I'm on Instagram as well at Yelty Now. Check me out, man. It's a new movement I got going on. It's fresh, brand new. Getting everything up and running and getting it going. So check it out.
Hey, yo, Dr. Detail, man. I just finished my my third book, man. I just put it up today. It's out. It's up for pre-order. Ooh. And today's topic that I'm talking about is complete your thoughts, see them through all the way to the end. Complete your thoughts, see them through all the way to the end. And when we give up and quit, we lower our self-esteem.
Absolutely.
Could you add on some? Could you add some flavor to that for us, man?
Absolutely. So I'm a young man right now. I'm 33 years young. I've been through some trials and tribulations as we all have. Everybody got their own story to tell. And I've done some things in the past that I did not think all the way through. Well, I did think it through, but I might not have fell through with it. And what that does for your self-esteem, man, you looking at this project or this vision that you've had going on, and in your mind, it might have been clear. In your mind, it made sense to get it started and get it going. But when you don't finish it, now you have the question of wondering, why or what could have happened if I would have finished this. And what that does to you mentally, man, sometimes that'll beat you down and then it'll make you feel like, what is it about myself to where I cannot follow through with this project or this vision that I got in my mind, man? Am I lazy? What is discouraging me? Am I not good enough for this project? I mean, what's going on with self, right? So I've done some things that I would get started and I wouldn't follow through. And what they did to me, it just made me feel like I was a half-asser. It made me feel like anything I put my mind to, I just couldn't follow through with it for whatever reason. Now, granted, I got a better understanding of the universe now. So I know that timing is everything. So everything that didn't fall through, that shit happened for a reason, But at the same time, you have to know that being your own person, right? If you got something in your mind and you thinking it in your mind, and it's something that you really want and you really want to stick to it, you gotta follow through with it, because if you don't, then you might carry on through life wondering what may have happened if you would have stuck to that project. So whatever it is that you got going on in your mind, man, you got to become a visionary. You got to think that shit through first. Now, that's key. You go ahead.
Now, Tyrone. Now, what do you do? What do you do? You work? You have a job? What do you do?
Oh, I am owner operator of my own mobile detailing service, and I've been doing it for 4 years. April, May, June, July. 4 years, 4 months now, to be exact. You have a mobile detail truck. You go to people's houses, to their jobs, and clean their cars, so they don't have to go to the car wash. Exactly. Yep, that's exactly what I do. Very convenient service.
How did you come up with that idea?
I was at a point in my life, man, where I was just ready to strike off, man, to do my own thing, be a businessman. And it started off with me just searching on YouTube, just doing some research on YouTube, man, finding different things to get into. And it's actually around the time where I discovered Sean G. So Sean G had nothing to do with the mobile detailing thing, but it was just something that I came up on YouTube. And I started off having people come to my house and servicing them at the house in the driveway.
Check them out,
and as they came to the house in the driveway, I got the notion of, well, you know, this is a service that I can actually bring to you know, their home or their place of business or whatever. And I didn't know many people in my city, which is here in Indianapolis, Indiana, that was actually doing that. So this was something that I felt like if I provided this service, that it would be something that would help, you know, take my business to the next level. So one thing led to another one, man. I started bringing the services to their home and or their place of business, and it took off like a rocket, man. It took off like a rocket, and every year my business increases. It goes higher. It never decreases. Everything just gets better and better as the years go by, man. And it's the best move I ever made in my life.
How much money did it cost you to start it?
To start it, man, I would say probably before I even went mobile. Actually, what I did, man, I just found some things around the house as far as cleaning supplies that I already had, and I'm very frugal with my money. So I went to the pawn shop to get a couple pieces of equipment, like a vacuum and a drill for a drill brush. So I say me being frugal with my money, man, I probably spent maybe $150 on equipment. And like I said, I already had some stuff laying around the house, so I didn't really buy a lot when I first started off because I knew how to take the tools that I already had and stretch it out and make it work. But for anybody else that's trying to get it started, if you don't got the mind as I had, then I would say anywhere between $300 to $500, man. It just depends on what level you're trying to start off at. And that's one of the beautiful things about this business. It doesn't cost too much of nothing to get it started. And the overhead is very, very, very low. So I say maybe about 85% of the profits you get to keep in your pocket. Because like I said, the overhead is very low. Like with me right now, my overhead is pretty much just gas. And, you know, of course, some of the chemicals that I have to put back into it and maybe repairs and things of that sort. But I've been in business for 4 years now, and I've had to replace my vacuum twice. Now, mind you, the first vacuum that I bought it from the pawn shop, so I knew that was bound to happen. But other than that, I haven't had really any equipment failure because I don't really have a lot of equipment.
But listen, Dr. Detail. Do you remember your first client?
My very first client?
The very first car you detailed.
Nah, I don't remember the very first car I detailed, Sean. That's not even something that I've actually put thought into. But I do know that around the time when I first started, man, it was taking me anywhere from 4 to 5 hours to complete these details, man. And that's just the inside of the vehicle. Because when I first started, I was pretty much doing everything by hand.
All right, hold on. Hard Body, come over to the other channel, man. Come over to the podcast with Soul. Now, Dr. Detail, do you remember how much you charged, what you were charging in the beginning?
Oh, yeah, definitely. When I first started, I was charging $35 for cars, and that's for the full interior detail. That came with carpet and seat shampoo.
$35.
For any vehicle bigger than a car, like a small SUV, a large SUV, I was charging $40, and that's for the full interior detail. That's for the seats, carpet, full vacuum, everything came with it.
All right.
And that was just, I had already did my research on the industry as a whole, so I knew that I was worth more than that, but I knew that I had to do what I had to do to get the name pushed out there. And that was actually a strategy that worked immediately because I had a lot of people coming to me because of the price. So I had already had a method to the madness. I knew what time it was. I said I was going to give myself about 90 days before I started going up on the price. Cars went from $35 to $50, went from 50 to 85, went from 85 to 110, and now I'm getting 170 for a small car, and for a large SUV, meaning like a Cadillac with a third row, I'm getting 225 to 250. That's just for the basic interior. I mean, with everything coming, but you know, additional fees for like pet hair and excessive stains and shit like that. And this is just for the interior alone.
Check them out, John.
So, and listening to what I'm saying, right? Because this is tripping me out just listening to this shit coming out of my mouth. If you stay down, right, and you keep going and you don't quit, you can do that shit. You can go from $35 a car to $170 a car, man. You know, and that's in any field. Anything you got going on.
Now hold. Dr. D, how many cars can you get done in a day?
If I'm pushing it, man, it just depends, man. Anywhere from 6 to 8 per day, just depending on what they got going on. But now I'm at a level now where I've got some other things going on, and I'm trying to fall back and take care of everything. So I try not to do no more than 3, maybe 4 a day, because I'm trying to balance everything out. You know, when you become a businessman, you can find yourself getting caught up in trying to be a businessman, and you put everything else on the back burner. But me, I got a family. I got a girlfriend at home, and I got 8 kids of my own. So I had to learn the hard way that even with being a businessman, you got to learn how to balance everything else out, man. You got to give your time to your family and your loved ones as well. So I done kind of knocked it down to like 3 or 4 cars a day, man, just depending on what I got going on.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, Dr. Detail is in the building. Follow my man on Instagram, Dr. Detail. Follow him on Facebook, Tyrone Miller. Indianapolis, Indiana. Started a mobile detailing business with $150 with used equipment from the pawn shop. Was doing cars. The first car was $35. They had to bring it to him. This was 4 years ago. Now he's doing 3 or 4 cars a day. Can do more if he wants to, and do over 400, 500, 600 a day. Is that a good number, Dr. Detail?
Yeah, that's an excellent number. That's an excellent number. You know, at least like today, just to give y'all an example, I only had 2 vehicles. Both were small SUVs. One of them had pet hair in it. The first one didn't. So the first one I got $175 for the first one, including the tip. And then the second one I got $175, including an additional $65 for the pet hair removal, including the tip. So that's another thing about business, man. When you're in business, you definitely want to sell yourself to the proper audience, depending on what you got going on, because if you are providing a product or a service, if you find that right audience, there will be no argument about your pay. There will be no argument about your quality of work. And if you have good quality, excellent customer service, people are willing to pay you for that. And I learned that over time, and I implement that in my business, man, and I receive the fruits of that labor.
Hey, man, listen, man. On my channel, all I do is bring real world, factual, true stories of people that start from scratch and make something of themselves, man. And Dr. Detail, at one point in your life as a younger man, you were in that life, that street life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was out there. I've done some prison time. I did 2 years in Putnamville Correctional Facility. 194591 was my DOC number.
In Indiana?
In Indiana, yes, sir.
So, but Dr. Detail, check it out. The streets is still out there. Why not go to the street instead of doing the detailing, man? The streets is money. Let the rappers tell it, man.
Yeah, the streets is money, man. But that shit, man, just to be all the way real, man, that shit is corny, man. Like, you know, not knocking nobody trying to feed their family. You know, by all means, get yours. But that just ain't the way to go, man. You know, it's just not the way to go. It's too much that comes behind that shit. I can talk all day long about this subject, man, but the risk is just not worth the reward, man, to me, you know, and that's coming from a man who experienced it, you know, 10, 15 years plus in it. I started very young at the age of 12, 13, and I didn't get out of it until I was damn near in my 30s. So the risk is just not worth the reward, man. You know, it's all about longevity, man. That's one thing about the streets. The streets does not promise you longevity at all, man. That shit is short-lived, man, and it just ain't worth it. What's up, son?
Yo, Dr. Detail in the building, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Detail, you know my new book out, man. Volume 3 out, man.
I see now. I'm definitely about to put my order in. You already know.
Thank you, man. Hey, listen, man, we're going to holler at you later on, Dr. Detail. Peace to you, kid.
All right, absolutely, man.
Peace.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Hard Body says if you're 40 and over still with a gangster mentality, you a certified clown, man. Yo, this is the channel, man. This is the channel. This is what we do, man. You know, Hard Body, you know you can get it, man. You got it. Everything is here, man. Go on my website, Gunby Publishing, .bigcartel.com, man. Yes, sir. Stigmatism in My Soul, Volume 3 is out. You can pre-order today. If you pre-order, they're going to ship in September. I just got to put the order in for the books, which I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow. Appreciate everybody, man. Hold on one second, man. Yeah, man. So listen, man, we've been on here. Anybody else, Super Sunny? What if the thoughts are negative, man? I need y'all to check my man Hard Body Training out on Instagram. Hard Body Training. He's got the YouTube channel, Hard Body Training. Hold on one second, y'all. Hard Body say he want his Volume 3 signed. So Hard Body, thank you for that super chat. See if I can get him on the phone. Thank you, Isaiah. 4 a.m. Hard Body, pick that up, man. That's me. Hard Body, pick that up. Let me try one more time, y'all. Hard Body, pick that up. That's me, man.
Yo.
Hard Body.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Take me off the speakerphone, man. Just put me on the regular joint.
All right, what's up?
Hard Body Training in the building, y'all. This is a brother who supports the platform. He's got some videos on my calisthenics channel straight out of Brooklyn. Hard Body, you want to give him your social media, Instagram, YouTube, and all that? Tell him what you do, man.
Follow me on Instagram, hardbody_lifestyle, and on YouTube it's Hard Body Trainer. And I'm basically a 40-year-old that still go hard, keeping up with the 20-year-olds. I get down with the basketball, I do calisthenics, and I do weightlifting. Do everything.
Hard Body, what you got me on? You got me on speakerphone?
Nah, you're not on speaker.
Okay, now you good. Stay right there. So it's Hard Body Lifestyle on Instagram?
Yes, sir.
And Hard Body Training on YouTube.
There you go. Because it's a lifestyle, man. This ain't like one month and then you get fat for the rest. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay hard the whole year.
Hey, Hard Body, man. Thank you for the super chats, man. I appreciate you, man. I got your book. I'm gonna sign your book for you when you get it. You already know that. But listen,
anytime, you already know.
Listen, man. The topic for today is complete your thoughts, see them through until the end, and when we give up and we quit, we lower our self-esteem. Add something on to that, man.
I mean, if you start something and then you don't see it through all the way, you're gonna feel like a failure because you gave up and you quit. And my dad, you know, he told me to never quit. So I go hard. I put 100% effort, and you know what? And hopefully I get 100% in return. And if I don't, I'm still gonna put 100% effort.
So whether you get
it
all,
is what it is.
Yeah, whether you get back what you expected or not, you still gonna see it all the way through.
There you go, all the way through. There's no quitting my game. You know what I'm saying? I want to go back to dunking. I ain't gonna be a hot flyer like I was in my 20s, but I want to get back to dunking. 40 plus dunking, and that's something that I'm gonna do.
Right. Hard Body, yeah, your phone keep going in and out, man.
It's because it's that when the screen goes black on what's up, it's like it stops the audio.
Okay, there we go. Now we good. Hard All right, yeah, man, cool, man. Yo, listen, man, y'all follow Hard Body Lifestyle on Instagram. Go check out his YouTube. Now, Hard Body, they can get to your YouTube channel from your Instagram homepage. You got the link in there?
Yeah, the link is in there. And make sure y'all get that volume 1 and 2 if you don't got it.
My man. Hard Body Lifestyle, man. Y'all check him out, man. Straight out of Brooklyn, man. Good brother. Go ahead.
I'm going to meet up with Aki Debo soon, too. So, I'm going to get up with him. He over there from Harlem.
Yeah, you and him got to get together, do some collabs, man. Shout out to Aki Debo, man. Y'all do some collabs with him, man.
Yeah, man. That's going to be my new homie. You already know. I'm going to put him under my wing.
My man. Hey, Hard Body Lifestyle, thank you, man.
All right, Sean. Anytime, man. Peace.
Peace out. Hey, man. Sean G, Volume 3, Stigmatism in My Soul, available now for pre-order. It will ship in September. Volume 3. Here's Volume 1 and 2. Volumes 1 and 2. Volume 3 is available now for pre-order. Get your copy today. I'm going to sign it. If you buy a copy today, I'm going to call you. We're going to do all of that, man. Shout out to Tyrone Johnson, man, in Upland, California. Tyrone, I see you, man. Thank you for the support. Bought the book. Let me see if I can get him on the phone, man. I want to call. Let's see what's up, man. We're going to call everybody, man. Shout out to my man Tyrone, man.
Hello?
Tyrone Johnson.
Hey, how you doing, Sean?
What's going on, man? I got you live on the podcast. Do you mind? You want me to take you off? I'll hang it up if you don't want to do it.
No, I don't mind. I support you. I'm all Team Sean G.
Yo, Tyrone Johnson, man. California love. West Coast in the building, man. Hey, Tyrone, thank you, man. I saw your order come through for the book, man. Where you from? You got Instagram? You got anything you want to promote? You got your own business? Whatever you want to promote, man, the air, you got the floor. Go ahead.
Okay, I don't have nothing to promote right now, and I'm just going to help promote your book, Volume 3. I have all 3 books. Well, I have both books. The third one is on its way, so I have the trifecta, so I'm all Team Sean G. Anything that he's putting out, he has the hottest YouTube channel out right now, so everybody go fuck with him.
Tyrone Johnson in the building, man. California love, man. California love. Hey, Tyrone, how old are you, man?
51 years old. Fit over 50.
Fit over 50. Now, Tyrone, check it out. The topic tonight is complete your thoughts, see them through until the end, and when you give up and quit, you lower your self-esteem, man. Can you add a little something for the 20-year-olds on here, man, the 20 and 30-year-olds?
Okay. So what I get out of that, and I can add is to, quitting is fear. We shouldn't succumb to fears. There's nothing to fear, like they say, with fear itself. So follow your dreams. Don't let no one tell you that you can't do it. Just do it.
Yo, listen, man. I tell them that all the time, Tyrone. You gotta. The conversation, the biggest conversation I have is the conversation I have with Sean, man. And I can talk me into something, or I can talk me out of something before anybody else can, man.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
My man. Listen, Tyrone Johnson on the check-in. Hey, Tyrone, man, thank you for buying the book, man. As soon as I get it in, I'm going to sign it and get it out to you, man. I appreciate you, kid. Thank you for following.
Oh, anytime. And those who's listening, just to piggyback on the conversation, communicate with yourself. I tell everyone that problems begin with poor communication and ends with great communication. So learn to communicate with yourself.
My man. Tyrone Johnson. Tyrone, I'm gonna holler at you later on, baby.
All right, thank you.
Peace. Brian Choi, thank you for that super chat. I got my man Brian Choi in here. Also subscribe to the Patreon channel with Soul the other day. Brian, I thank you, man. Appreciate you for the support. If I had your number, I would call you, man. Let me see if I got you in here, man. Sometimes I be having dudes' numbers in here, man. Hold on. Nah, Brian, I ain't got your number, man. But thank you for that super chat, man. I appreciate you, man. United Kingdom in the building. Super Sonny's in here. Hey, man. Thank everybody for coming through on the live, on the podcast with Soul. Please share this link. Thank everybody that bought books. I'm going to be calling you all soon. And I'll see y'all. I'll probably go live again tomorrow, man. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out. Good night. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man? Do anything. Anything? Put your mind to it.
Anything.
Put your mind to it. You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.